Come on, DJ. Answer the phone. Come on, man, I need your help. I'm about to die. Come on, DJ, come on, answer the damn phone. Answer the damn phone.
I'm looking for a nice, fresh dose of reality. And that is, where's DJClyve?
Oh my god. Matthias's name is Moose. There's no such thing as the crew cut crowd. Oh dear me. I must call DJClyve. I must telephone him, warn him of the deception by ocean. Come on. Pick up the phone. What do you mean it's invalid? Come on, DJClyve, where are you? These bloody international numbers are so long. Come on. Pick up the phone. Hello. DJClyve, hello, are you there? Still no answer. Call failed.
Come on, man. Is he stuck or something? Oh, what? Screw this.
310. Simulate 310 multiplied by 2 pi.
Pi plus 88 septillion and 4, 99x subdivided 93.24 degrees. Synapses.
Synapses subtract SMP over refund 99Z over H. 1 over 2 over 2. No, wait. Over 1 multiplied by theta over gamma 450.
450xxx for 310. 3 remainder on entropy.
3
remainder on entropy.
Yes. Take the remainder of 3. Put it over 310, take another 310 from the prior 2 high flux. Put that over 3, they cancel each other out. Cryptid. Am I home? Maybe it's been so long. I just forgotten what it felt like, but something about this place feels off. Okay, it's official. Something is definitely off. Sonic, my old friend. Jeez, that thing's got kick! You think that kind of power with just a 1-star rating? If there were 4 stars or better, I bet I could...
Oh, look! Another me! What's going on? Nothing surprises me here anymore.
What? What's happened to you?
You're me! Do you even need to ask? It's the ennui of an endless existence. To live an afterlife with all the things you wish you had left behind. Age, fatigue, and pain. You develop a small outlet. You perform like a marionette on strings to try to break the monotony of it all. But do it long enough, it just becomes another part of the monotony.
Talking about Limbo Grub. You have Limbo Grub here?
Yes, I have Limbo Grub here. You have hitting the checkpoint?
I did one episode. Kind of as a joke.
53! 53! I tapped out at 53 episodes. Conquest of the Crystal Palace broke me. It's all arbitrary, DJ. You've been doomed to a life in limbo. You think you're locked in a routine. But there comes a time where you've done all you can do. At that point, you need to break the routine. To find something else.
It's too late for me. I've seen visions. I have clues that something's coming for me.
Or you can wait for that, I suppose. Waiting. Always DJClyve's story of waiting for the doomsday clock to strike. Forge a path, await Armageddon. Maybe for you they're one and the same, who can say at this point? To me, it all just seems like a whole lot of treading water. When the moment happens, you'll know it's time. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you handle Limbo Grub today? I simply do not have the energy. You wanna know how little I care? I actually just peed in here. That's right. I am wallowing in my own pee.
Do this episode of Limbo Grub for him, he says. Divinity Crate is just about due. You know, if I could manage to special order something right here, right now, the right thing, maybe that would be my ticket. Ugh, my last 20. Alright, DJ, you only have one shot at this. You gotta order something that's a sure thing. Something that's bound to give me a good star rating. Now, what's the one thing that I've had on the show to ever give me a 5-star rating?
make this quick. Number 1, yeah, I prepared this thing in a ninja-fast musical montage. That's mainly to show you the struggle you will have to go through to make one of these things. If you yourself want to try and tackle this challenge for yourself, on the box there are very detailed instructions to follow along with at your own pace. If you want a visual aid on how to do it correctly and maybe not have it come out looking so gnarly as mine did, most boxes have this little scanny thing on the back. Just take a picture of it with your smartphone and it will link you to a much slower step-by-step video. Number 2, make sure you have plenty of toothpicks. These ingredients, they're very, very sticky and they're gonna get stickier as you stir them. If you don't want speckles of the wrong colors in your creations, use a new toothpick every time you stir. And yes, I know it's wasteful and it sucks, but you gotta do it. Number 3, the panda head. It can be real tempting to add water to the black seaweed powder, especially if you find yourself in a rhythm adding water to everything else. Don't do that. I found that out the hard way, and you'll see the end result if you happen to make this same faux pas as I did. Mind you, it is still edible, but you'll feel like you're eating cold, wet bread mold. Number 4, the spaghetti. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you're gonna want to get that scoop to the bottom of the bag without hitting the sides. If you smear it all over the inside of the bag, it's gonna be hard and also very messy to twist it and get all those ingredients into the same spot. Practice with a few games of Milton Bradley Operation and you should be golden. And number 5, make sure you have the time. If you know what you're doing beforehand, this is still gonna take about a half hour to prepare. If you don't know, an hour. This food ain't gonna keep forever. You're probably gonna want to eat it the day of, so if you want to make this for some reason, make sure you set a day aside to fully enjoy it. Well, I have a lot of eating to do and a lot of opinions to give, so no time like the present. I'm gonna take this little fork that they so nicely provided for me, and I'm gonna pick one of these things to eat first. I'm gonna try the broccoli first because it's always a strategy, especially at like Thanksgiving dinner, to eat the vegetables first because they're not gonna be as appetizing later when you don't have a lot of room in your stomach. So here goes. Tastes very good in a cold jelly kind of way. It's weird, it's a taste that I'm having trouble putting into words, but you know what? It's also a taste that I've noticed in most of the Japanese candy kind of products that I've had on this show. I guess they kind of have the market cornered on this flavor. This weird, like, bubblegummy kind of flavor. It almost tastes exactly like that clear Ramune soda that I had on the show. And I predict this sausage, even though it's a sausage and not a vegetable, is going to have a very similar taste. Apparently, octopus sausage. Kind of like it better. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try this egg roll next. This thing looks really disgusting. It looks like real seafood or I don't know, like a body organ of some type. And you know what? I'm gonna backpedal a little bit and tell you something about the preparation process on this. When you're making the egg roll in particular, you're gonna feel like there's not near enough water in there. The instructions call for one little triangle thing full of water. It's gonna feel like it's not near enough. It barely even fills up the container, but trust me, it's the right amount of water. You're just gonna have to stir it a lot in order to get it to, you know, spread out and coagulate, but yeah, it ends up turning into this. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Okay. It's got a little bit of a tang to it, almost like a citrusy kind of flavor. Next up, I'm gonna eat these chicken nuggets. These very bouncy looking chicken nuggets. They taste like everything else, only these are a little bit more grainy. They're a little bit harder. I mean, they're still soft and chewy, but they have a little bit of a different texture. Just wish there was more of it. The spaghetti is next, and what happened to it? It don't look like spaghetti anymore. It just looks like a big clump of nothing. Maybe this is gonna happen. I mean, comment section down below if you decide to make this for yourself. Maybe the same thing's gonna happen to you. I didn't touch this. It turned from strands of spaghetti into this big clump of mush all by itself. Should I be worried to put this in my body if it's having that kind of weird chemical reaction on itself? Hopefully it doesn't have a chemical reaction on me. Surprisingly crunchy. Yeah, I think the spaghetti's my favorite. Just wish there was more of it. And lastly, we have the rice balls. These things are very spongy to the touch, a very different texture from everything else. And you know, I really wish that I didn't have to get my grubby little mitts all over these, like, and get such a hands-on experience with them. Yeah, I wash my hands, but my hands never ever feel clean. So, another thing that you're gonna have to keep in mind, if you wanna make this, make it for yourself and don't have somebody else make it for you because their filthy little hands, I mean, who knows where people's hands have been, they're gonna be all over this and you're gonna have to eat it. It's disgusting. Tastes like delicious candy with a rice-like texture. And the black seaweed sugar is very good and sweet. Has that delicious Ramune bubblegumness to it. As everything else in this whole experience did. I really do like it. I think I still like the spaghetti better because it offered something a little bit different. So what kind of a star rating do I levy out on a product such as this? You saw it yourself. I was beaming over the moon about this product, so how can it not get a grade of 5 stars? Ow! That really hurt. I feel like I tore every muscle in my forearm. Well, I guess that means that this isn't a 5-star rated product. It also means that this screwdriver can detect when I'm lying. That isn't good. So I give this product Popin Cookin, or though it's spelled Popin Cookin, like you're popin' and you're cooking. Anyway, I give it the grade of 4.5. 4 stars! When I think of the Crayon Shin-chan, one word comes to mind, and that is variety. There was all sorts of different things to try and all sorts of different flavors. And when you look at a product like this, you can see just at face value, this thing is variety personified. It is sold and advertised on variety. Look at all those different things on this box. They've got chicken, they got spaghetti, they got rice balls, all sorts of weird things, but when you really get down to it, everything that we put together today, were they really all that much different from one another? Some felt harder than others, some felt a little bit more clumpy than others, some had a little bit more of a sugary note to them. But in all, they all tasted like that Ramune soda. I said it before, they all tasted pretty much identical with tiny, tiny hints of difference between them. And the number 2 thing that I have to complain about today is the presentation of this item. I'm not gonna say that it's bad, as a matter of fact, it's actually quite pleasant and cute. And I'm sure the people at the crazy company who made this are tightening their fists and ready to punch a freaking wall and just listening to my opinions and saying, what does this DJClyve guy know? What was so special about that Heart Crayon Shin-chan bento box? What did they do that was any better than what we did? Look at our stuff. You're seeing like legitimate. It looks like chicken nuggets. It looks like broccoli. It looks like spaghetti. Our stuff looks legit. What did they do? They made a bunch of Jello molds and it looks like red rectangles and little white strips. Well, I gotta agree with you there. I mean, you got me, crazy company. I can't argue with you. Yes, your presentation of what the food items are supposed to look like, you did a lot better job than they did. But you failed on one account. Look at this picture. What is the difference between that bento box and the one that I prepared for you today? The ugly white plate! With the Crayon Shin-chan, it gave you all these little fancy implements. It gave you this little plastic thing to put the soy sauce in. It was cheap, but it looked pretty fancy. It was like shiny gold, and it looked like something you'd find at a restaurant. And the plate, I mean, you're putting your non-sushi looking sushi on top of it, but as you're separating it into all these little individual chambers that maybe you would find at in a regular bento box, it looked like you were eating legit sushi. What does this give you? It says on the box here, use the tray that it came with and try like separating it into the individual chambers there and make a presentation out of that? Well, I tried, and no matter which way I put these food items, it still looked like a big mess. And there's stains in here that I can't get off! And you people are watching me progressively get angrier and angrier about this product, but don't forget, this thing scored 4 stars. 4 stars is nothing to sneeze at. It's still a great grade, an almost perfect grade. As a matter of fact, in 2 instances, this is actually even better than the Crayon Shin-chan. Number 1, it's easier and more fun to put together. And number 2, they didn't skimp out on the ingredients. Always a plus. And there is a wide variety of Popin Cookin products out there. Just because this one didn't score the 5 stars doesn't mean that there's not one out there that will someday. Maybe, just maybe, we'll cover it on a future show. That is if the show goes on from this point. It's a big if. Alright, Sonic Screwdriver. You know what to do. You've been reloaded with 4 stars. Hopefully that's enough to get me into the wild blue yonder. That was a bad one. I better get out of here before this whole place is ripped asunder. One more thing about this reality that I have to know. Jello! It's you! Look at you, Jello, you're so old! I think I'm finally getting it. Jello, have you ever heard the name Hottie Scotty Pancake? I thought so. I must be in the right time, but a slightly splintered reality. Jello, what's with the other me? I mean, the guy in the bathtub. I mean... Jello, can I ask you a hypothetical question? Why am I so unhappy in this reality? You mean for a cataclysmic event of some sort, to put an end to all of this? Are you saying that in this world we don't have an end looming over the horizon? Well, I don't know why the DJ of this world is complaining. He's lucky, because something is definitely coming for me. Never mind that. I'm running out of time. I guess I gotta go. It's been really good to see you again, Jello. To give up on you. I will find you again, I swear. this blue fog? It's not agreeing with me. I feel sick. Was that always there? Trapped.
I definitely don't want to go that way and go the way I came. What I need is definitely on the other side of this fence. It's locked pretty good.
Pop-Tart's a little bit because a Pop-Tart. Because a Pop-Tart can be eaten any time of day. Kind of like a snack.
Come on, open up, damn it. I don't want to die here.
Like I said, they did what they had to do. Like I said, they did what they had to do, but they were damned because they did.
Come on, let me out of here! My dogs need me! This is not where my story ends! I surely raised some revenue for the show.
Hell is that noise? I can't work with all these distractions!
No one in here but that fake penis that I use in that Mad Lib skit. This is not where my story ends. I know, I'll just get a good running start and smash my way through. What's the worst that can happen, right? I get a concussion? I've had dozens of those. Alright, let's do this.
What have you done? Will it
about time, evolution, erosion, conformity, whatever the hell you know. Just tell me something so I can get on my way and get off.
Well, basically, I'm just realizing that my life isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be.
Thank you everybody out there for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed all this psychobabble, because I've had a lot of fun doing it. So, ta-ta, and life is rumba.
Alright, think. What's my next move? What am I looking at here? What's the scenario? It's like every individual minute of my life has its own entry point, and they've all been shuffled. I could be looking at billions, trillions of different portals. And I have to try to find my one? Am I kidding? I gotta be realistic. I'm never finding my way back home. Never! It's hopeless. What's that? This is lighting a beacon for me to find my way back home. Had a girl. I can always count on you.